Welcome to Daily English Grow.
Hey everyone! Welcome back to Daily English Grow, the place where you can practice real English and think about your life at the same time. I'm Maya, and I'm so happy you're here with me today. I want to talk about something that can be both exciting and a little confusing: dreams and goals. We all have dreams. Maybe you dream of speaking English confidently, working in another country, starting your own business, traveling the world, helping your family, or simply having a calm and peaceful life with less stress. Your dream can be big, small, serious, funny, or deeply personal. Whatever your dream is, it matters. But today, I don't only want to talk about dreams. I want to talk about how we can turn those dreams into real life, one small step at a time. And don't worry, we're going to do this in clear and simple English, around the B1 level, so you can learn English while thinking about your own future. If you're an intermediate English learner, this episode is perfect for you. And if you're a strong beginner, you can still stay with me. You don't need to understand every single word. Just relax, listen carefully, and take in what you can. Before we begin, I want to ask you for one tiny favor. If you enjoy learning with Daily English Grow, please like this episode and subscribe to the channel. It really helps more English learners find these lessons, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Today, you can write, "I'm Maya, I'm from," and then your country, followed by, "One small step I will take for my dream is," it can be a big dream or a small dream, serious, funny, or even a little crazy. Everything is welcome here. When you write your answer, you're not only practicing English, you're also giving your dream a little more space in your life. So, don't be shy. Even one simple sentence is amazing. Now, let's get started. First, let's talk about what dreams and goals really mean. When I say dream in this episode, I'm not talking about the dream you have when you sleep. I'm not talking about flying elephants or talking dogs. Here, a dream means a big wish for your future. It's something you really, really want in your life. A dream is a big wish inside your heart. Maybe you dream of speaking English easily. Maybe you dream of working in another country. Maybe you want to start your own business. Or maybe your dream is simply to have a peaceful life with the people you love. A goal is a little different. A goal is what happens when you look at your dream and ask yourself, okay, this is what I want. Now, what small thing can I do? You can think about it this way. A dream is the big wish, and a goal is the small plan. Your dream is the what. Your goal is the how. For example, maybe your dream is, I want to speak English confidently. That's a big dream. But your goal could be, every day I will speak English for 5 minutes. Maybe you speak to yourself. Maybe you record your voice on your phone. Maybe you practice with a friend. The dream is big, but the goal is small. 5 minutes today. And those 5 minutes can become something much bigger over time. So, while you're listening, I want you to ask yourself 2 simple questions. What is one dream I have? And what is one little goal that could help me move closer to it? You don't need to know your entire plan. You don't need to know exactly what your life will look like 5 years from now. Even thinking about one small goal is already a good beginning. Big dreams and small goals work together. Your dream gives you a direction, and your goals give you steps to follow. Now, I want to make this more personal. Let me share an example with you. One of my dreams is to create something that helps English learners feel more confident. I imagine a bright, cozy place, maybe part online and part in a real room. There are plants, a big table, notebooks, good coffee, and learners from different countries coming together to practice English, laugh, make mistakes, and feel safe. I also dream of creating my own English course one day, something that really helps shy learners speak with confidence. Those are big dreams, but if I only sit and imagine them, nothing will happen. I have to ask myself, what is one small thing I can do now? Maybe I can spend 15 minutes working on one lesson idea. Maybe I can write a new example, improve an exercise, or think about a useful topic for English learners. 15 minutes may not seem like much, but if I do it again and again, something begins to grow. And every time I sit down for those 15 minutes, I can tell myself, I'm coming slowly, but I'm coming. I really love that idea. You don't have to arrive immediately. You just have to keep moving toward your dream. Your dream can be big, but your daily action can be tiny, and that's okay. Maybe you have a dream of having your own home one day. Maybe you imagine a simple house with a little garden, some flowers, a tree, and a quiet place where you can drink tea in the morning. Maybe your dream isn't only about the house. Maybe it's really about the feeling you want: peace, freedom, fresh air, and less noise. But if you don't have that life today, you can still start creating small pieces of it. You could save a small amount of money every month. You could spend one afternoon each week in a park or another green place. You could create a quiet corner in your current home. You can start practicing the feeling of your future life before everything becomes perfect. That's something I really want you to remember. You don't always have to wait for the future to start living like the person you want to become. You can bring small pieces of your dream into your life today. So maybe you can ask yourself, what is one big dream I have? And what are one or two tiny things I can do now that feel like a small piece of that dream? Your action can be very small. 5 minutes, 1 page, 1 message, 1 coin saved, 1 sentence in English, 1 phone call. Small, but honest. And when you repeat those small actions, they start to become part of your life. Now, we understand the basic idea: big dreams, small steps. But real life is messy, isn't it? There are notifications, bills, stress, responsibilities, and distractions everywhere. Sometimes you have a dream in your heart, but then your phone says, "Hello" notification. You open one video and then another one, and suddenly an hour has disappeared. Sometimes you have a comfortable sofa that seems to say, "Come here, forget your goals, watch one more video." I think we can all understand that feeling. Having a dream is beautiful. Having a goal is powerful, but staying focused is the difficult part. So let's talk about some simple ways to stay focused on your dreams and goals when life becomes noisy. The first thing I want you to think about is this: don't try to chase 10 dreams at the same time. Maybe you want to learn English, save money, travel more, exercise, read 10 books, start a business, learn a musical instrument, become healthier, and completely change your life all at once. That's a lot, and when you give your brain too many things to do, sometimes your brain simply says, "This is too much. Let's do nothing." So, here's the first idea. Choose one main dream for this season of your life. And when I say season, I don't only mean summer or winter. I mean a period of time, maybe the next 3 months or 6 months. For example, you can say, for the next 3 months, my main goal is improving my English. Other dreams can still exist, but English becomes your priority. Priority means the thing that comes first in your time and energy. When you choose one main priority, your mind can feel clearer. You don't have to forget your other dreams. They're just sitting in the back seat for a while. Your main dream is driving the car. So ask yourself, in this season of my life, what is my number one dream? Just one. And remember, choosing one priority doesn't mean your other dreams are gone. It simply means you're giving one dream more attention right now. Once you choose your main dream, the next question is, what will I actually do every day? Because saying, my dream is to speak English fluently, sounds wonderful. But real life asks a much smaller question. Okay, what will you do today? This is where a daily action becomes important. Choose one small daily action that becomes an anchor for your dream. An anchor is something that keeps a boat in one place, so it doesn't move everywhere. Your daily action can work like an anchor. It keeps your dream connected to your everyday life. If your dream is improving your English, your daily anchor could be listening to an English podcast for 15 minutes, speaking English for 5 minutes, or reading 1 page of an English book. If your dream is saving money, your daily anchor could be writing down your spending for 5 minutes or checking your budget. The action doesn't need to be huge. It needs to be consistent. Consistent means doing something regularly, again and again, instead of doing it only once. When you repeat one small action, your dream slowly stops being only an idea. It becomes a tiny part of your routine. And something that really helps me is choosing a clear time for the action. For example, after breakfast, I practice English for 10 minutes. Or, before bed, I write 3 sentences in English. Don't say, "I'll do it sometime today." Sometime can be dangerous because sometime often becomes never. Instead, connect your action to a specific moment. After breakfast, before bed, during lunch, on the bus, after class. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need one small, reliable action that tells your dream, "Hey, I didn't forget you." Of course, there is another problem. You sit down with your notebook, you're ready to study, and then your phone gives you a notification. Or you open YouTube and think, "I'll only watch one video." The internet is very good at saying just 5 minutes, but somehow those 5 minutes become 30 minutes, then 1 hour. So you need to protect your attention from what I like to call dream thieves. Dream thieves are the little things that steal your time and energy away from the things that really matter to you. Notifications, endless scrolling, unnecessary messages, and trying to do too many things at the same time can all become dream thieves. You may think you're multitasking, but multitasking means trying to do many things at once, and it can make your attention scattered. Your brain moves in many directions, and you become tired. So, when you work on your dream, make that time special. For 10 or 15 minutes, put your phone on silent or turn on Do Not Disturb. Close the other apps. Close the extra tabs. Tell the people around you, "I need a few quiet minutes." You don't have to do this for 3 hours. You only need a short, protected block of time where your dream gets your full attention. Your environment can also help you. Maybe you clean your desk. Maybe you take out your notebook. Maybe you put on your headphones. Maybe you sit in the same chair every day. These small signals tell your brain, "Okay, this is our focus time." You don't need to become a robot. You can still be relaxed and friendly with yourself. But you can create an environment that makes the right action easier. And even when you do all of this, there will still be days when you feel tired, stressed, or discouraged. There will be days when your brain says, "Dreams? No thank you. Today I only want snacks and drama." On those days, your mindset becomes very important. Mindset means the way you think about something, the attitude you have toward it. One small trick is to reconnect with your why. Your why is the personal reason behind your dream. Maybe your why for learning English is, "I want to feel confident when I travel." Maybe it's, "I want to communicate with people from other countries." Maybe it's, "I want better opportunities." Maybe it's, "I want to help my children with their homework." Whatever your reason is, write it down. Put it somewhere you can see it. Put it near your desk, in your notebook, or on your phone. When you have a difficult day, seeing your why can give you a small push. Not a huge push, just enough energy to take one small action. You can write 3 simple sentences. My dream is, my small daily action is, my why is. It doesn't have to be perfect English. It just has to be honest. And please remember something very important. If you miss a day, or even a week, it doesn't mean your dream is over. Your dream isn't going to say, "Oh, you missed 2 days. Goodbye, I'm leaving." Your dream is more patient than that. Life can become busy. You can become tired. You can get sick. You can have exams, family responsibilities, stressful days, or simply days when you don't have enough energy. That's normal. What matters is coming back. Try to be flexible, not perfect. Flexible means you can bend a little and then return. You can say, "Last week was difficult, but today I'm going to give my dream 10 honest minutes." That's already a strong comeback. Your dream doesn't need a perfect version of you. It needs a version of you who comes back again and again, even with small steps. So, if you want to stay focused on your dreams and goals, choose one main dream for this season. Give it one daily anchor. Protect your attention from dream thieves. Keep your why visible. And be flexible when life becomes messy. Remember, you're not alone. We all have days when our goals feel far away. We all get distracted. We all lose momentum sometimes. But we can always come back. And every time you press play on Daily English Grow, you're also giving yourself another chance to come back to your English and to your goals, even if it's only for a few minutes.